everybody. This is Josh, and we are now on chapter 11.
Bankruptcy!
Yay.
Bankruptcy.
Chapter 11, bankruptcy.
That is the character's motivation right now, considering what happened last time.
Guys, we have $30,000 in credit card debt.
Please stop.
Never stop.
Yeah. But, yes. So, we are... So, yeah, things are getting a little dodgy for our heroes right now, and I don't think any of them have uncanny dodge. So, ugh, that was terrible. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Just
We have no rogues.
Just start. We're dragging out. Just
yeah,
start.
we are dragging out. Well, excuse me for trying to maintain some sort of decor, but we're just playing. I don't know why I'm doing this. All right, so why don't we get this started? Guided by Sybil's unique connection to the plane of shadow, our heroes trace the path of the Sorn doppelganger, leading them ever southward, towards the same horizon that Princess Abigail vanished into. The carriage ride became a spectacle of magical restoration as Adrian pieced together the collection of symbols found in the impact's site. This act unlocked a vision within Feronia, revealing a serene memory of her in an otherworldly field and a significant encounter with Heronius. Upon reaching New Gatlas, Caius Valentine recommended investigating the Windbreath Manor. Local whisperers branded the place as haunted, a ripe setting for unraveling the threads of history. The manor, steeped in dark heritage, was once the residence of Albus Windbreath, a tyrannical mayor whose hidden liaison with the drowned matriarch birthed Sorn Myvalith. During the next day's preparations, Caius and Hoshimi's brother Yuto had left to investigate anything about Levikra or Princess Abigail's whereabouts in New Gatlas, while the main party headed to the Windbreath Manor. As the party traversed the manor's cursed halls, they encountered the twisted offspring of shadow and undeath. Amid their struggle for survival and understanding, they chanced upon Sorn's childhood journal, revealing an unsettling innocence in stark contrast to his adult notoriety. Jezzarin, Sorn's mother, was revealed to be the puppeteer behind Albus's rise to power, and that she was the one who had sown her son with the essence of shadows, a grim heritage that now seemed to haunt the manor's forgotten rooms with shadow beasts and undead. She is apparently determined to kill Adrian's father, Jalarim, and slowly descended into obsessed madness from repeated failures. After the assassination of Albus by Jalarin's freedom fighter gang, Jezzarin seemed to have perished in an unknown fashion. Kenzin Andrada, found in a cell shielded from shadow and undead, was spared the physical horrors but trapped in confusion. His tale added another fold. The theater's spectral assault was never his intent. The music he played was an unwitting call to restless spirits and is trapped between forces he doesn't understand. Another somber discovery awaited as the party found one of the missing drowned children in a parent's self-induced comatose state, her mind a tumultuous sea of guilt and regret, the causes of which remained a mystery. In the bowels of the manor, the malfunctioning portal to the plane of shadows loomed ominously alongside a stasis field containing an unknown identity. The stasis field soon collapsed, revealing an anguished revenant, its vengeful screams of Tanlael signaling a dire threat to Adrian, a harbinger of a vendetta that transcended the grave. After dispatching the revenant, another creature had entered the fray from the malfunctioning portal, a morgue. During the fight, Flint threw one of his mild magic potions at the portal, causing it to go haywire, shifting between dozens of landscapes before halting on a dark throne room. Something invisible exited the portal before it completely shut down. The party realized the morgue was Sorn's old body and defeated the morgue. The Sorn doppelganger revealed himself, stating that he is Sorn's reincarnation, awakened through a ritual performed by leaders of the Lothalur. The kidnapped drowned children are also reincarnations of previous members of Venom, Alvana and Zalen, respectively. He knows that Cruel had also been reincarnated, but claims to not know where he is. Sorn asked if he should go through with the ritual on Kenzin, reawakening Zalen, but the party discouraged him from doing so. Sorn was then asked if he knew about Raquel Karcher. He slowly led the group to understand that Raquel must have been at least half vampire to survive in the plane of shadows. Once the party returned to the Valentine mansion, they were visited by Trixie, who, before she made everyone except Seven swear on the sticks, revealed that she was a psychopomp, and part of her duty is to kill those who break oaths sworn on the sticks, and also identified one of the demonic symbols, the Demon Lord Zura, Queen of Vampires. She also hinted that she knew about Sybil's past. After Trixie left, Kais informed the party that Seven and Olwen have arrest warrants out for them. Things have gotten very, very complicated. And it seems like they need a bit of a break for the evening. So, okay.
I love the Valentine Mansion music. It's so ballroom. I love it.
All right. So, it is about evening. It's the equivalent would be around 6 o'clock in the would be about 6:30 in the afternoon. Everyone's resting, so I'm going to have both Olwen and Flint, you are no longer enfeebled due to resting for about 2 hours. All right. And where is the camera? All right. So. Ari, I have sent you something in the chat.
How dare. How dare you keep secrets.
Mm-hmm.
I've had too much soda.
I think we're... All right.
And I was going to get really salty and say, you DM Josh behind the scenes all the bloody time. What are you talking about?
How many times do we have to go over this?
Meh.
I'm a what?
Interesting.
Private roles.
Yes, that's what makes these fun.
You just enjoy the saltiness.
Do I pass or should I use a hero card, Josh? Actually, no. I don't think I'm going to use a hero card no matter what happens.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I didn't see any rolls. There was a roll?
That's because they're private.
Oh,
Yes, they
yeah.
are.
Like, I don't even see the physical dice. Okay.
That's because they're private.
Okay!
All right, so, Olwen.
Yep.
You have deftly snuck out of the Valentine Mansion, and you have headed into the city.
Ooh.
Nani? Nandale?
Okay. I'm gonna check and see if anyone is following me.
All right.
Not bad.
Okay, 1 second.
Is me.
By the way, I like the new font for the text boxes.
Oh,
It does look really nice.
And a lot bolder so everyone can see.
Yes, it's very nice.
okay. So,
Oh no. Oh no.
okay. So, let's see how this goes. Okay. So, Olwen. Where is this? It is starting to get into the evening, and sure enough, you turn around and you see a pair of familiar glowing yellow eyes stalking you from behind.
That doesn't happen
What?
often.
I'm not mad that you followed. I was kind of expecting it. But, I need to do something really quick. Can you help me?
Yuto tilts his head, as if silently communicating. You could tell from his face, like, that it's a face, even though it's very vulpine, it's very expressive, and the face is telling you that depends a great deal on what it is.
Would you pretend to be my familiar for about an hour?
Yuto pauses. And you see him nod.
Okay. She's gonna try and find a secluded place so that she can do what she needs to do.
All right.
So, Josh, where do I find foresty area or alleyway?
Alleyway. There's an alleyway that kind of bends inward, and Yuto's it's like standing and hiding at one of the entrances so he can message you if someone's coming.
Okay. Before she left, she had changed clothes because she didn't want to be in her uniform anymore. Plus, she really wanted a shower. So she's currently wearing something a little out of character for her. Black trousers, a purple top in the Valentine colors, or at least in the Valentine palette. And it's a lacy up top. She also took off her chest binder. She takes out her dagger and cuts her hair. It now the braid comes undone because she has, well, cut off a good chunk of it. It only comes down to her shoulders about now. The bang is still there, though. She shakes it out, makes it look messy. And then she takes out a little droplet thing of eye dye. Yuto doesn't really recognize it, but he kind of sees what it does when she uses some in her eyes. After a brief yelp of pain, he sees her eyes have turned orange. She then looks over at Yuto again. Do you think that you have enough strength to perhaps, crack one of my horns, Yuto?
Yuto raises an eyebrow, and he nods.
She takes a very deep breath in and out, and then lays one of her horns against the ground and hands him, well, puts the dagger near if he needs it.
So he does it. So he just kind of bats away the dagger. He puts his paw on the end of your horn, and there's like this crackling black energy, and it just like the vibrations do go through your horn, and it does sting a little.
There.
Yeah.
I'm fine. I'm not. You're probably wondering what's going on. Since I'm not magic, I can't disguise myself in any way other than actually disguising myself. And the way I look now is an old alter ego of mine for undercover work. Patience. So, we are going someplace to look for Levikra.
Yuto looks down, and he is his tail whips, and like little bits of flame start to spell out letters in Kelket.
Luckily, I can read a Kelket. What's he saying?
Whoops, wrong button.
Yes,
Josh?
Josh?
You have something to share with the class?
There we go.
Well, because I don't want anyone to blow my cover. Peach. No one else, as far as I know, knows Gloria, and Patience is Fenarian. So, besides, I'm not actually going to find her, I don't think. I'm going to somewhere where they can hopefully point me in the right direction. And I'm going to commission her for a job, because that way at least she'll find me.
Brilliant.
So, no, I didn't expect you to. I just need to for an hour. Okay? I didn't expect you to keep anything from your sister. I never kept anything from my brother either, unless it was case sensitive. So, she offers her arm so that he can ride on her shoulders if he so wishes. She accepts his no gracefully. She understands that not everyone is. She knows some familiars just because of where she works, but not very many, so she knows that all of them are different. And then she heads to... Oh, flip. I can't remember the name. Give me a second. I have to find the name. I have to find the name.
Offers Yuto ride. Yuto just flat. No.
I am heading towards Yellow Clover Alley.
Yes. You're heading towards the alley, just kind of looking around. And the rain is kind of lightening up, so you can actually see the sky at this point.
Mm-hmm.
All right, where did I put it? Yes. So, you can see that the blue moon is about half. White moon is almost full. Green moon is a crescent, and the yellow moon is a full.
Okay. So that would mean
All right.
in order when she gets to the door, she places a platinum piece into the center circle and whispers the coordinating password. It
In
comes with. It comes with. She says it in Calcat. It comes with the job.
So, as you you open the door, and there's this kind of descent. There's this kind of descent. You shut the door. You shut the door behind you, and there's just like this brief flash of white light around the edges of the door.
Oof.
And this
Arcana.
is no, this is normal.
Okay.
You head down, and the door's creaking hinge breaks the hush of subdued conversations. The dimly lit interior reeks of stale ale and cheap tobacco, with flickering oil lamps casting long shadows across the grimy walls. The decor is a collection of battered furniture, tables with uneven legs, chairs that creak under weight, and a bar counter scarred from years of service. The tavern's patrons, a mix of shadowy figures and rough-looking individuals, huddle over their drinks, exchanging whispers and covert glances. A cloaked figure in one corner speaks in hushed tones, while a forced laugh from another table is quickly silenced by a companion's stern look. Behind the bar, a burly, bald barkeep cleans glasses with a rag that's long lost its original color, his piercing eyes scanning each new patron with a mix of suspicion and appraisal before falling upon you.
She quickly makes her way over to the bar and greets the barkeep with a not an overly friendly smile, but with one that says it is I'm here to do business, so it is nice to meet you. Or at least nice to see you again, really.
So, what'll it be?
It has been a while, but I believe that I would be in the mood for a wine and a mead.
Wine and mead, you say? He pulls out a bottle.
Yes.
He pulls out a bottle of wine from the from the back, and as he begins pouring a mead as well. So, you drinking alone tonight?
No, I brought my little friend. She motions to Yuto. But don't worry, he is a good boy.
There's a glare. There's a look from him. And while it's very subtle, you can tell that he's saying, "You'll pay for that later."
Don't worry, he won't torment your little kitty cat. I remember. But for now, just the wine and the mead for me. I am looking for a particular vintage. A Levikra Devland?
Levikra, eh? Name's as slippery as neon a bear of grease. Might be she's been here, might be not. You know, folks like that, there's shadows here one minute, gone the next. But shadows, they leave whispers. What's it worth to you that gets your message?
Well, I would like to hire her for a job. So what? And I will let her name her price. But I need it done quickly.
Quickly, eh? Well, I've seen a lot. We'll be in touch. How long will you be staying? You're
At
You
least
need-
until tomorrow. At least until probably tomorrow afternoon.
You need a room?
No, sir. I am staying with, how you say, people of interesting company over in a manor outside of town.
Aw, moving up in the world. Oh, this place ain't good enough for you?
It is the best, but one must keep up appearances. Grace.
Fair enough. Very well then. We'll keep in touch. Are these the only drinks you'll be having today? Would you like a meal? Or is it just a very quick pop in, pop out?
Just a quick pop in, pop out. But you have been most hospitable. Why don't you treat yourself? She pushes the drinks back to him, but still puts the money on the table. You have been exceptionally helpful.
Pleasure doing business with you.
She blows him a kiss and says a farewell in Gloria before
Au revoir.
flouncing out the door. Au revoir. Before flouncing out the door. Once she is out the door and safely out of the alleyway. I hate the fact that I had to use eye dye that doesn't go away for 24 hours, or literally just a few minutes. Wait, that was flirting?
Translate.
Yuto said, seeing you flirt is weird.
Considering who his sister is, I think he would recognize flirting when he sees it.
She didn't! That was flirting? I was just... Yeah, maybe it's not flirting by Fenarian standards. I don't know. Let's get back to the manor.
You know, Fob, I know he wasn't there, but Flint would be proud of you for putting on a voice.
It's to better do the accent.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not like Natasha Dimitriov.
Be silent.
See,
it is
that's
part
not
of the
good. I
character.
was going for French. I apparently can't do French.
No, you nailed French.
Okay, I thought he said Natasha Dimitri, and I'm like, that's Russian. Oh no.
I'm just bad at recognizing accents, I guess.
Fair.
Believe me, madam, I can recognize a French accent when I hear one.
All right.
Wee wee.
Do you need a bathroom?
No.
All right. So you walk out of that particular tavern, and Yuto's looking. So Yuto's looking up at you, and he's writing another message.
You can ask me any question you want. I have a feeling that, knowing you've already told your sister. It's fine. Oh? Sure, I guess. Yuto had said, I did a favor for you, now you do one for me.
Ah.
Did you think Hoshimi was the only deal maker in the family?
No, but I was translating for the
I know.
Bliss and Flint. And
No,
the
I know.
Doc.
I know that's what you were doing, but I'm a smart aleck. I gotta make commentary or I feel like I failed myself.
He said, sister is unwell. I believe you are suited to help. Oh, sure. If she's sick, wouldn't Flint be a better idea? I'll go help you.
So, what I'm doing right here is you're heading to, so you head back to the mansion, and you stop. It's like Yuto leads you to where Hoshimi is staying. So, Yuto stops the, goes to the door and motions for you to hop in.
The door would be locked.
Yeah, motions.
I know, which is why I'm listening first.
All right, Ellie, why don't you describe what she's hearing?
It's soft, like someone, like she's trying to, like, not let anything or anyone hear her, but you hear you hear some sniffling and a sob or two coming from Hoshimi's room. Like like her breathing keeps on catching, and she just doesn't sound okay.
Would I be able to hear that?
You're on the second floor, so no.
I guess not. All right.
Nice try, Doc, but this is
Yeah.
for girls. I'm
okay.
sorry, I couldn't resist.
Girl talk.
You just chose not to.
Absolutely true.
I mean, Adrian probably could, but he's like too deep in thought. He's probably talking with Veronia regarding stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was supposed to be Seemagen, but the things didn't work.
Like in a split second, you hear the sounds just kind of forcibly stop. She looks over at the door. Don't you ever call me that again.
Sorry, when I was reading up on honorifics, I understand though.
You do not have the right to call me that.
Okay.
What do you want? And can it wait till morning?
You
You know what? Let me answer that for you. It can wait till morning. Good night, Olwen.
No.
I said good night.
And I said no.
Well, consider the door unlocked.
Okay then.
Yeah. So,
wait. Before as the door opens, okay, it's not an attack, it's a warning. Golden flame, as she hears the door open, a golden flame, like, launches right next to the opening door. Go to bed.
I will. Eventually.
This is uncharacteristically bold of you, detective.
yeah. Hoshimi, you also note that she is dressed very differently, and you're also noticing, like, you notice that her horn is broken, her hair is shorter, and her eye color is, like, literally the opposite.
She looks Olwen up and down. Did you get into a situation you need help with or something?
No, I've already taken care of my situation. But
I would say not a chance. What happened to your hair and your horn?
I have to go undercover sometimes. And since I'm not as magical as the rest of you, my undercover is a little bit more long-lasting.
Well, congratulations. I'd say you fit the role of a thug very well. Now, what is it so I can go to sleep?
I'm worried about you. Especially since someone is also worried about you.
Hoshimi freezes at that, and she looks towards the door.
So yeah, Yuto is just very slowly peeks his muzzle around the corner.
Oh, what'd you say? What'd you say? What'd you say? Oh,
What you say?
You and I are going to have a very long conversation about this.
Hmm.
She just has this look of anger and slight betrayal on her face. Before she, oh, I didn't understand that. What was that in?
It.
Yeah, I
It didn't
can't understand it
translate.
either.
What the
Okay.
heck
That's
did
weird.
you do?
And
What'd you do? Because
do it.
I speak all the same languages as Yuto.
Except this one. Let me fix that.
Looks like it's the same as yours.
Yeah, some of the polyglot glyphs are weird like that.
All right,
Okay.
I'll just.
Yeah.
Haha, okay. You absolute charbroiled butthole.
Good insult.
Translation for the peanut gallery?
He just said, I bet. He's being a smart butt.
Look, you and I both know that you have a lot going on, and so do I.
So
I
does
think that
everyone.
He doesn't want you to bottle things up.
Well, this far away from Yasmin and Kadir, I kind of don't have a choice. So,
Yes, you do. I'm right here.
and your short hair looks lovely. Now, good night, Olwen.
No.
At that, Hoshimi finally gets up out of bed and marches right over to her. You had better make a damn good case for yourself why I don't just throw you out of my room forcibly right now.
Olwen hugs her.
Hoshimi just freezes. She was not expecting that. What are you doing?
We care about you, Hoshimi. And we don't want you to go. But I think you need to talk to somebody other than Yuto. I mean, if he's worried enough that he wants someone else to talk to you, something's up.
As you continue hugging her, you feel her kind of starting to tremble. Like she's trying really hard to just keep her composure. Whatever you think you're going to get out of me, you're wasting your time.
I don't need anything from you, but I think you might need something out of yourself.
Need something out of myself, huh? Like what? That she pushes Olwen away. Like knowing that my parents forcibly took the throne by murder? Like knowing that I've been forced into a position that I never wanted or needed? Like knowing that there's so many people relying on me now that I can't help. That I don't have any control over my life anymore. That I can't.
He hugs her again.
I never wanted any of this. I never wanted to live like I do. I never even wanted to leave home.
I know.
No, you don't know. You don't know at all.
I know it by how you behave, not necessarily firsthand.
I still want to be the dancer I was supposed to be. I still want to be who I was meant to be. I never wanted to give that up.
No. And Hoshimi, I'm hoping that we can find some way to fix that.
How? How am I ever supposed to fix that? She pushes away from Olwen again. How am I ever supposed to trust that I can go back to that?
Well,
I can't even trust the divinity of my own blood. I can't trust anything anymore.
At that, Olwen goes like, what?
what do you mean?
I don't want to be here. I don't want to stay here. Do you know the last few nights I've spent actually praying to the Nightbreak raids, to Daiksu, I haven't prayed for 11 years, and I couldn't think of anything else to do. I want to help my home. I don't want my parents to be on the throne. They don't belong there. My family doesn't belong there. That's not who we are.
Then
But I can't. I need it here too because there's.
well, maybe there's something we can do here to help.
Just. Olwen, I don't remember if I don't think I told you because I didn't want to talk about it, but the king said that best way for me to protect myself and Yuto is for me to marry Arthur.
Would you like a snarky answer or a sincere answer?
I can't handle sarcasm right now, Olwen.
Okay. Well, I mean, that is practical, but I know you don't want that.
No, I don't. But at the same time, the Malams have done. They're already taking so much risk for us. And I know that because it's not just for me and Yuto that would help, but She finally pulls herself together a little. I just... To my people, honor is practically everything.
Hmm.
When my parents tossed that away for what they thought we deserved, Hoshimi, she lets one of her hands like transform into a paw. She holds it up to Olwen. What color is my fur, Olwen?
White. It's very pretty.
All I see is the color red. That's all I can see anymore. They stained the sands. They stained me and my brother. She changes her paw back into a hand. I want to... I spent so long hoping that me and Yuto disappearing would make them realize how wrong they were, but I have been naive beyond measure to think that there was anything left of the parents who raised us. And now I have responsibilities both here and at home. And I have no idea what to do anymore.
For right now, it may be best to just take it 1 hour at a time. Not even a whole day. Just an hour at a time. That's how I've been taking it since at Oblex. But do you want your parents to face justice or vengeance?
I don't know. I really don't know.
And that's a good thing to sort of ruminate on. Because if it's justice, we can help with that. And if it's vengeance, we can help with that. One may meet, they will require different actions, but it's up to you and Yuto what you think would be best. I'll do my best to offer solutions because, well, I obviously don't approve of what your parents did, and I don't like what they've done to you two. But once you figure out what you want, then we can develop a plan in order to get it.
The most immediate thing that I need to face, though. I'm supposed to give my answer to King Arthur. I'm supposed to give my answer to King Nathaniel tomorrow, Olwen. But now you and Seven are wanted, so it's dangerous for us to even think about going back to the Rectian right now.
We'll figure
Besides
that
that,
out
we still have to find Abigail and Levikra.
Levikra I'm working on. That's what this, she motions to her face, is all about. Okay? As for Abigail, I think we need to talk with Caius and, well, Yuto and find out what they found, other than wanted posters.
Hoshimi looks over at Yuto. I'm mad at you. But why is it that you always know better than I do what's for the best? I'm the elder sibling. Why are you always the one taking care of me, Yuto. And she holds her arms out to him.
Yuto just moves over, and so he accepts your embrace, and he's just kind of burying his head in your stomach, and he messages you.
Hoshimi doesn't reply. She just hugs him tighter and she just buries her face in his fur. Olwen. Thank you. Hoshimi looks back at Yuto. I'm sorry that you ever had to go through that at all, Yuto. I'm sorry. I still want to know who separated us. I want to find them and she pauses. I don't know. I initially set out to kill them, but I don't know what I want to do about that anymore.
Yuto, are you opposed to scritches?
Hoshimi looks at him with a raised eyebrow, and you can see that, and in her eye, there's this knowing look of like, be honest.
Translation.
Left ear only. He's not giving in very easily.
Yeah. In case
She
you haven't
very
noticed- Yeah. In case you haven't noticed, Yuto is only tries to be vulnerable to Hoshimi.
Hey, Bliss, Ellie,
Yeah.
dignity.
Okay, that's a reference to something, and I don't get it, and that's not fair.
Yeah.
Well, too bad. You're not gonna get it. Never gonna get it. Never gonna get it.
Never gonna get it.
Bonus points to anyone in the audience who actually remembers. Anyways, so Olwen gives him some quick scritches on the left ear.
I think I'll leave you to it. And I need to figure out who I need to talk to next. I will relock the...
Hoshimi actually puts Yuto down for a second, and then she comes over and hugs Olwen.
She hugs back.
Thank you.
Do you like scritches too?
If you touch my ears, I will cut your hand off.
You prefer your nose?
I only let people I'm close to pet me.
Okay. So your chin then?
At that point, Hoshimi backs up and starts to growl.
I will lock your door again.
You can't say you didn't try every option.
Good night, Olwen. Wamp wamp.
He only half-heartedly locks the door.
Yeah, it's yeah.